Hey, someone left a camera, a perfectly good camera, out in the street for no good reason. Hello there. Merry Christmas. I got you a little something. Let's open it up, shall we? That's how I open all my presents. Look at that! It's a beautiful quadcopter / drone, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But you might be thinking, Carlos, why the hell are you giving us a used quadcopter? Well, first of all, I am not sorry if that's how it seems. What I'm giving you is something that actually maybe some of you might already know or might use, but a lot of you don't. Probably. That's the reason why I'm doing this video anyway. Now, this is related to racing, and I think the only practical things that you can use it is in racing. Let me get straight to the point. So in racing, basically I think everything counts for you to win. And if you want to win, you have to be not only the fastest, but also not crash. Most of the times it's not crashing, and obviously get the best time. Now that includes the departure from the race start. You know, when you hear the beep 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 and go. Now it's very crucial. It's a crucial step when you're at the starting place and you go. From everyone that I've seen, at least last year, only very few people manage to actually go as fast as they possibly can when the race starts. But that requires a lot of skill, because basically you have to tilt your quad in a certain way as soon as you go up. So without let me show you exactly what I mean. So most people's or actually most frames, because this is really a frames fault, kinda. Most people have the battery right here, right? On the bottom. If you're racing with the top battery, just click away. No, don't do it. So, bottom battery. And this is how your quad would go, right? But if you're sitting in the starting position, whatever you want to call it, and your battery is placed like this, as are most of the people that I've seen. Not a lot of people actually that I've seen, at least in the UK, race with top battery. Most people race with down battery because it helps with cornering. It's just, I mean, for me, I've raced bottom battery a lot, and it's just faster than top battery. But I'm not gonna go there today. Maybe on a different episode. Anyways, when you have the bottom battery, most frames allow you to mount the battery like this. So this is the front of the quad, and the battery is facing the same way as your travel direction. Yeah? So far so good. And when you place it, normally this happens. You tilt left or tilt right. That's not an issue, because as soon as you spool up your quad, you can correct it. Now, the next step is when you actually go to depart. And that's what most people have problems with. Because the camera is facing 45 degrees angle, or more or a bit less for some, depending. You don't see anything ahead of you. So what you have to do is the maneuver for you to start the race is normally a little up throttle, which bounces the quad off the mat, and then you tilt it forward when it reaches the dead weight position, tilt it forward, and then you accelerate. Right, with me so far? Good. Now, I know that there's a lot of really creative and really experienced people. Well, actually that's the thing. There's not a lot of experienced and creative people that manage to, I think if you Google, you'll be able to find a guy that actually just sits his quad only on the front arms, and then flies off from that. And he has a major advantage, and that's exactly what this video is about. The advantage that you get from your starting position. I think some of you might have clubs or races that allow for like angled starting positions, but I think most races don't. Most races force you to have a ground position. At least, again, I'm talking about in the UK. If you live in a different country, please let me know what are your starting positions. But here in the UK, everyone starts from the ground, and that creates an issue where if you're gonna race, you have to lift your quad with the battery orientated as it was. You have to punch your quad up, tilt, and then go forward. Now, a simple, very so simple thing that you can do. I haven't seen anyone do this. I've been doing this for the last year, and I can tell you it works perfectly, like a charm. So what I do is I simply mount the battery sideways. This not only helps with the CG, because the battery is dead center, so the CG gets compensated more rather than a longer battery across. When you're going like this, the front is going to be much heavier, and with this, not really. It's more or less the CG gets doesn't get a lot of decompensation from where the battery is located, sideways. Now with this, what you can do is that. And this puts you in the prime position for the quickest start that you can possibly have, which is, instead of going up, tilt, forward, you're already tilted. So all you have to do is apply throttle, and the quad is going to go forward. As you can probably see, there's, this is milliseconds, maybe a second at most. But in a race, I think everything counts to the millisecond. You can never be too fast. That would be, oh no, he's just too fast. It doesn't need to go any faster. No, it doesn't apply for anyone. So this little trick, so simple. The problem is most frames out there don't really cater for this. So you have to get inventive and try to either put the frame sideways, or if there's spacing for you to put a strap. Regardless, I would suggest this, because this means that, again, on a race, even if everyone says, okay, now you have to place your quad like this on the race, that's fine. You place your quad like this, and then as soon as you're about to start, as soon as you're about to go, all you have to do is apply a bit of pitch forward. The quad will tilt. It won't go further than this. If you have air mode, it might start to, depending on the ground as well, it might start to try like nudging front, but you can always disarm and arm again. So it will just stay like this. Make sure that you have either your accelerometer disabled, or you have an higher angle for arming. Otherwise, depending on the angle that you have set, you might not arm if the flight controller is not at the level position. Yeah, good. but throttle and go. That fast. So I made a couple of videos out and about, and I should be able to see exactly what the difference and the improvements that this can bring to your race times. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope also you have a lovely Christmas and an even happier New Year. May 2018 bring us even more technical capabilities of what these tiny little things can already do. Let's hope for a united front in the union of the quadcopter industry to make this beautiful, amazing sport that allows you to fly into the air. I mean, with zero dangers to yourself. How cool is that? And I hope the advancements in technology keep on coming. Yeah, and I also couldn't leave 2017 without thanking, kudos to my sponsor, ragg-e Frames, for allowing me to race with these amazing frames, not only in 2017 but now in 2018, in just a few days from now. And yes, Thomas, Mr. Ragg-e himself, tireless man, he keeps on giving, and I can only thank him for the amount of work and dedication that he puts onto this sport, and myself personally. So thank you, ragg-e Frames, for all your support. Also, thank you for everyone else that contributed. A special thanks as well to Matt Merchiniak from Aeronaut. I think it's Aeronaut. He sends me a lot of gear as well for me to test. Thank you very much. If you don't know him, go and visit his website as well. And really, all the amazing people that I've managed to meet throughout 2017, both from the UK and abroad. Everyone really that I've met throughout the year was amazing, and the opportunity that I had to go and travel outside and race outside of the UK was amazing for me. So I'm very happy for those for the possibility of doing that, and I hope 2018 brings me even more possibilities of going out, racing, meeting new places, new people, and flying there with them. Does that make sense? So yes, thank you all. As we approach 1,000 subscribers, that is a big number for me. We will continue to try to grow this channel with videos crazier and more technical, hopefully, in the future. And yeah, thank you for joining this crazy channel in our quest for, I don't even know what the quest is. What the quest is, man? I don't know. But thank you. Thank you for watching. And have a lovely, lovely Christmas. Remember to like, subscribe. Tell all your friends about it. All of them. Your family too. because it's Christmas. Bye bye now.